Whatever you need me to do, just tell me and I'll do it. Don't worry.
Hello and welcome to Zimmerman I-57 Stadium for this Monday night's matchup, JV GCMS versus PBL. It'll be an exciting one as the visiting GCMS Falcons will look to redeem themselves from a close varsity loss on Friday, and I'm here with my partner Jordan Anderson.
How's it going, Zach? I don't know. I think my thoughts are that we're going to come out and run the ball hard and play some hard-nosed football. Matt Poole with a nice return there to set up just outside the 30-yard line for PBL in Gibson City territory.
And now I haven't watched much of this Gibson City JV football team, but the way their record looks, they're not too shabby. 4-0 is not a bad record to have.
It's very true. 4-0 record looking really nice sitting there. We're coming in at 3-1. This is going to be a very good ball game.
And this week we'll have freshman Peyton McClure under center as the ball carrier, number 40, Tim Keir, is taken down in the backfield. Short loss will bring up second down. The reason that we don't see returning sophomore Brock Swanstrom is because he's going to be playing in the varsity matchup, coming in playing a little defense for Josh Hopkins, who was injured at strong safety. He should be back in a couple weeks though, so because of that, he's going to have to step up to the varsity level.
And you know one thing, Brock does a really nice job with stepping up and playing varsity football. He had the one tremendous play. Read the route perfectly, picked off the football, and went down, and we were able to knee it out and win the football game. And that was one really key point, step up by the freshman, Brock Swanstrom.
Sophomore.
Excuse me, sophomore.
Panthers come out in the wing team, and McClure under center to take the snap. Third down.
A little jump on the play.
Bigham tries to get to the outside. Poor job of wrapping up, but eventually will be swarmed by a bunch of Falcons and taken down. Bring up fourth down for the Panthers. And they'll bring on the punter, number 11, Jonah Wilson.
Nice little fact, Jonah Wilson last week, I believe he had, 15 yards of rushing?
Yeah, yep. He had
I'm trying to think the other thing. I want to say he had a tackle
too. I mean, that's not too shabby for a kicker.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good job of the Falcons' defense of forcing a 3-and-out here on their first offensive series. The punt is away. It'll be downed inside the 40 in PBL territory as the Falcons will have a 1st and 10. We'll see if PBL's defense can't do the same and hopefully force a 3-and-out.
Looks like we'll have sophomore number 76, Clayton Carlton, making the calls at middle linebacker tonight for the defense.
Now, is he the usual starter there, or is he standing in for someone?
I'm pretty sure he's the usual starter because it looks like they got Pallett, that outside linebacker, Stevenson at nose, Neville and Otto, the two tackles.
And at this time in the season, you're going to have a lot of switching up with injuries and whatnot. Good tackle in the backfield for a short loss. Second long here for the Falcons. And that's, the injuries thing. You just got to step up and play. Like Brock Swanstrom and Matt Poole at the varsity level.
Don't forget to mention the miraculous return of Hunter Johnson.
The Falcons come to the line, 2nd and 11. 7:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Quarterback under center. Man in motion. Jet sweep to the left side. Slips off one tackler and will be brought down by number 21.
Colin Sullivan.
Yep, I believe that is Colin Sullivan. Looks like number 28, Matt Poole, is down on the play. And that is really not good. That is really not good. We're going to take a timeout and bring you back more here at Jerry Zimmerman Field. Excuse me, back here at Zimmerman Field. Just under 7 minutes now left to play.
We had a short injury timeout as number 28, Matt Pohl, was taken off the field, and he's now limping along the sidelines. Drops back to pass.
Quarterback steps up and makes a nice read. Another fine tackle turned in by number 21, Sullivan. They're going to be just short of the first down marker.
He stepped up and made a couple stops here now with great open field vision and great ability to really drop your shoulder and wrap up. That's what you got to have out of a corner out there. Wide side of the field, short side of the field, doesn't matter. As long as they have room to run, you got to be able to have room to stop them.
Very true, Zach, and we'll have to keep watching for that and really see, what they do. They got a couple fast guys, but if we can keep them limited, it's going to be a very close game.
Gibson will go for it here on 4th down, lining up in the eye.
Snap, toss out to Meunier. Read perfectly by Tinker and brought down for a big loss. That'll bring up a first down, PBL.
And almost better than you could have wished there. The offense didn't even have a chance to punt, deciding to go for it instead on 4th down. And good job by the offense to force that up, to return over on downs. Popcorn's a little salty tonight. The Panther offense will take over in Falcon territory, 1st and 10, with just under 6 minutes, to play here in the first quarter. Give to Bigham, cuts it back, tries to get to the outside, but brought down for just a little gain.
One thing I really like out of Paul Bigham there is, every time he gets the ball, he runs the ball hard and tries to get every yard that he can get, and that's what you really want to ask out of your running back.
They really have to have that never say die attitude, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm at the football game filming. Save me a few.
The freshman Peyton McClure, number 17, to take the snap here. And that right guard there for the Panthers is also playing a little defensive tackle at the varsity level. That's 57 Jake Stevenson, as the pile gets pushed and the whistle is blown before anyone's taken down.
They are going to give him forward progress, so that'll bring up 3rd down and 5 here for PBL.
And, it may seem insignificant, but these 3rd downs in the opening quarter really set the tone for the rest of the game. As the PBL offense, you're looking to pound one in or toss one high and pick up the first down and continue this drive. Paul Bigham, brought down by a host of Falcons in the backfield, bring up 4th down, and we will...
Looks like we're going to go for it.
Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th.
And I really like this aggressive play style here by Coach Schoenauer. I mean, you're inside their 35-yard line. What do you got to lose if he gets stopped? They have a huge field to go. So I think this is a very aggressive and smart play call right here. We'll see where it goes. McClure under center. 2-back set. Roll out, pass over the left side, wide open. To number 22, Peyton Dudley, down at about the 10-yard line. That's going to bring up 1st and goal for PBL.
And he was wide open. Corner didn't very well pick him up, and by the time he had realized his mistake, it was too late, and the ball was already away. Good catch, good job of holding on to it. 1st and goal for the Panthers.
Really set up nice. Aggressive play call, and it set up a nice 1st and 10 here opportunity with about 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter for PBL.
And that's what you want. You take a risk on 4th down in the first quarter, hoping your guys will come up with the play, and they do. Couldn't ask for much more than that.
And off to Bigham around the right side with room to run. Just inside the pylon. Touchdown, PBL.
Consistent play calling by the Panthers, a lot of run and one pass. You get the first and goal, and you give it to your halfback and let him run wide side of the field.
6-0 now. PBL leads Gibson. They're going to line up in the swinging gate.
3:16 here in the first quarter. We'll likely see the kick, and we will as they shift into kick formation.
They're going to shift. It looks like Peyton McClure will be on the hold. Jonah Wilson doing the kicking duties.
And we'll hear the cheerleader's signature Jonah chant.
They're getting close, and snap up and blocked.
Good job by the Falcon defense there blocking that one, and that could come up big like it did in the varsity game last Friday.
Yeah, that's a little too familiar to that GCMS defense, and they get through and block it. I mean, no, it could play out as it did Friday night. 1 point, that one little play, you slip one guy, and he blocks the kick, and that could really make a difference in this game as it plays out. We're going to take a timeout as both teams line up to kick back off the ball. PBL leads GCMS 6-0. Back here at Jerry Zimmerman Field, 3:16 left to play. PBL leads Gibson 6-0, 1st and 10. Jonah will be teeing off. Jonah Wilson, that is, number 11, the kicker. Ball set up at the 40-yard line. Looks like they'll have number 10 and number 18 back deep. A little hard to see the numbers up here.
Great view, I really can't complain as the sun sets here on Zimmerman Field.
Great night for football. And he strides, and that's a deep boot. Field at about the 12-yard line, bounces off a couple of tacklers, and will be brought down just inside the 30 at about the 28 or 29. We'll have to wait to see they get the spot here. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at about the 29-yard line. That'll set up a first down for GCMS. And Zach, what does PBL defense have to come out and do here for to really stop the Gibson offense and limit and did what they did the first drive?
Well, being partial to the Panthers, I think they've just got to have the players they know can step up, have to step up, and they have to just hit and missile through the knees. As a tackler, you got to be making big stops. And that is not what we're looking for as they bust one wide to the outside, and he will not be caught as he rushes all the way to the end zone. First down play results in 6 for the Gibson offense. And that is what we like to call demoralizing, Jordan.
Yeah, it's that one run that they break off. He just slips through him, and that kid is really fast.
And this PBL crowd is silent after that run, but we'll see if we can't have a return of the kick blocking fest as the PBL defense will look to keep it to a tie here at 6. Left-footed kicker 17 for the Falcons.
I believe their varsity is lefty too, but there is flag
down
from the side judge. Looks like it's going to be encroachment on the defense. And he'll line up the kicker again, number 17, number 80 on the hold. Ball snap, place, hold up, and good.
And they were just right there. You know, you lay out for one, and that could be a big play, as we saw from Trent Wooten in the varsity matchup Friday, and I believe we might keep referencing that one as the night goes on.
7-6 now as GCMS leads PBL. We're going to take a quick timeout and bring you back JV football after this.
Back on the way here at Zimmerman Field as the Falcons line up to kick to the Panthers. We have number 1, Paul Bigham, and not sure who number 12 is, but he's back there too, Josiah Martin. Kick is deep.
Martin under it.
Muffed.
But he'll pick it
Picked up. Tries to run to the outside, shakes a tackle, shakes another tackle, fumble. Looks like it'll be Gibson ball at the 20-yard line. Oh boy. Oh boy.
The Panther defense really is going to have to step up right here. We're going to see what's going to transpire here in these next few minutes. 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Looks like it'll be the 21-yard line, excuse me. Step up doesn't quite describe it here, Jordan, as Gibson lines up in their double wing formation. PBL really has to make a statement of what they're all about and play some hard-nosed football. Man in motion, fake toss, quarterback tries to run. He'll be brought down for a short gain by a pack of Panthers.
Nice play right there by the front line of the JV defense. They really made through and brought the quarterback down hard. Sets up 2nd and 7 now for GCMS.
Handoff up the middle. He'll be brought down hard. Loss of about a yard on the play. 3rd down here for the Falcons.
And the defense is really doing what they've been asked, stepping up right here. 3rd and 8.
Coach Adam Shona will be looking for a stop out of his defense here.
Quarterback under center, trips to the right. Ball snap. Little screen pass out to Meunier. Shakes one, shakes another. And not quite sure what happened there, but he'll be in.
Another
Gibson City touchdown.
And that is not how you want to have your first quarter go. 2 quick scores for the Falcons really turned this one around after the Panthers jumped out to a 6-point lead after the blocked extra point. They'll bring on the kicker number 17, a southpaw here. South foot. Kick is up, and it is good. So that'll bring the score 14-6 in favor of the Falcons.
And you know, if we're going there with the whole southpaw thing, I'm not sure if it's a south foot or a south claw. If you're going with the little bear reference right there.
A talon, it would be for the Falcons if we're being biologically correct, anatomically.
So a south talon kicker.
South talon kicker who will line up to kick off to the Panthers as number 28 Matt Pohl is still resting his leg. No official word on his condition. We're hoping to see a return, but in his stead, we have number 12, Josiah Martin, back deep to return, along with number 1, the halfback, Paul Bigham. Here with 1 minute and 21 seconds to play in the first quarter of action. PBL is down 6-14. And kick in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Bring it out to the 20-yard line for the Panthers as it goes over the head of number 1, Bigham. And the Panther offense will set up in Gibson territory and look to make a statement and maybe tie up this ball game here with just a few ticks on the clock in the first quarter.
McLaren center, 2-back set. Hand off to Bigham around the right side. Looks like about a 5-yard gain. Ball sits at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 5 PBL. 14-6 the lead for the Gibson City Falcons. Just under a minute left to play here in the first quarter.
Panthers come out in the wing tee. 3 back to the right. Man in motion. Flag down on the play. Second and 10 for the Panthers here. Man in motion once again. Toss out to the left side. Big loss into the backfield. Good stop by the Falcons defense there, as the toss to the outside was met with a resounding Falcons no.
And that's going to conclude the first quarter. Gibson City, GCMS 14, PBL 6. We're going to take a timeout and bring you more action here at Jerry Zimmerman Field at I-57 Stadium.
Back live, start of the second quarter. PBL offense deep in Falcons territory after we switch sides of the field. I'm here, Zach Weisenbaum with Trent Wooten. And Trent, what are your thoughts thus far on the Panthers, offensively and defensively?
Well, Zach, so far I see, well, right now Payton's running and he gets creamed by 3 Falcons. What I want to see out of here, they did really good on a few of those passes. I want to see more passing out of these Panthers. I'm sure they can get these passes. Defensively, I mean, they just got to get better stops. Monet is a really quick guy. They just got to stop him quick, otherwise he's just going to outrun everybody, and you can't have that.
And this is really where you have to contain it here. You know, you're within one and a 2-point conversion, and this is where you're kind of playing damage control to make sure that this game doesn't become a blowout. We'll see a timeout on the field.
Timeout taken by PBL. They don't know who's out there. Probably a few injuries. That might be why.
A little bit of confusion. After the timeout, we'll come back. 12 seconds over 9 minutes here to play. Second quarter action from Joe Zimmerman Field. Number 11 Wilson back to punt for the Panthers. After a staunch stand.
And he gets to punt off barely, that a Falcon back.
Tackle missed.
And he got brought down. Oh, he's still up.
Finally brought down by 40. Tim Cure.
Probably should have stayed down after that one.
Let's hope so. And if the Panthers can't come out and make a defensive stand here, who knows what kind of night we'll see.
First and about on the 47-yard line in Panther territory. Got a 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Coach Schoenauer will really be looking for a big stop out of his defense here. As Gibson puts a man in motion, hands off up the middle.
Gain of about 6 yards, maybe more. They really need to get themselves together and stop this run, because that's all they've been doing.
You know, they called a timeout here to get a little regroup on the punt, and it looks like their defense might be the ones that really need to regroup here. The Falcons will line up in a double wing, one receiver short side of the field. Man in motion, toss to the wide side. Tim Keir takes a big block as number 13, Kirk Vesely, steps up to make the stop. Flag down on the play, however.
It might be a block or a holding on the offense, and it is. Hold Tim on the outside, so he couldn't get the tackle. That'll push him back 5-10 yards.
And as an offense, that's something you can't have. Even as a defense coming up to make the stop, you know, Kirk Vesely did a good job to take away what might have been a touchdown there. And as an offense, you know, you get good gains like that, and it's just mental mistakes that'll take those away.
Mental mistakes. That's all it is. If you can go a game without getting any penalties, then you guys are doing pretty good. Rolling back here, brought down by, I believe, 40 Tim Kerr coming in on that outside. Loss of about 3 or 4 on the play brings up third and about 15. Now, would you expect a run here, Zach, or a pass from the Falcons?
I'm expecting pass here, and that's
And
what
they do. A quick pass. Halfback pass, and they get it. Peyton does not get him.
Just not quick enough on the corner. Is number 3 will take it all the way.
We
to the
do have flags in the backfield. Let's see what this is.
They might be bringing
on the offense.
And my returning partner here is Jordan Anderson, as the mic's handed off by Trent Wooden. We only have 2 up here. Looks like they'll be bringing them way back after the very successful halfback pass by Gibson City.
Now it looks like they're going to have to climb Mount Everest to get this first down.
Fourth and what looks to be about equal to the line at the DMV here for the Falcons, as they'll struggle to get this first down or probably just punt.
And I think even if they got 10 yards, they still wouldn't even be, within the yard markers that they need to get another first down. They just pinned themselves deep. Fourth and a long, and I mean long.
Punt is off. Good hit by number 40, Tim Keeler.
And they're going to lose some more yards.
Probably didn't see the ball on that one, or he would have taken it to the house. But good stop anyway by the Panther defense, whether you come up with that fumble recovery to make the stop. And it'll be first and 10 from the 28 of the Falcons, as the Panthers look to tack on another 6, 7, or 8 here.
And Zach, if you would have kept yards of how many yards gained the defense would have had right there, I think we had about 40 yards and 4 downs.
About the only better thing you could ask for would be 6 by one of your defensive players, but hopefully the offense can get it here as they look to make a stand. Number 17, the freshman McClure, under center to take the snap. Hands off to the 3-back.
That'll set up second down and 7, it looks like, for PBL. 6:20 left to go here in the second quarter, 14-6. Gibson leads PBL.
PBL will come out in the wing too, looking to march down the field here. Fumble on the play, but recovered for a gain. But there by the fullback, and maybe a little bit of confusion on what the play was, or just cold hands here on this windy Monday night as the lights come up on the field and the sun goes down.
You don't see that much where you recover a fumble for gain of yards.
Third down for the Panthers, and you really got to bite down and pick up some turf here, or grass rather, as we play on a natural field. But the GCMS defense will look to make a stop as they have their safety way deep in anticipation of the pass. Toss to the outside for Bigham, room to run, stays in bounds, and looks like he might have gotten the first down there.
he got it easy.
He got the first down by about 4 yards right there.
Tough angle up here.
Looks like the ball will be down at about the 15-yard line. First down, PBL.
We're hearing a little fire now from the PBL crowd over here on this home side up here in the press box. We've got the windows open, and that cool September breeze is really flowing in as the Panthers look to continue their march with 5:17 left in the half. Spinning, juking, but to no avail as just about all 22 of the players on the field were in on that pile, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers.
For a minute, it looked like we were taking dance classes down on the field as he was spinning and juking and going every which way, but couldn't fight to get the yards back that he'd already lost.
2nd and 13. I did a poor job of relying on the chain gang there. I apologize, folks.
Hey, Jordan. To who? Number 40, Tim Cure on the ball carry on the play. Gets about even. It looks like it'll be 3rd and a long 10 here for PBL. 4 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Gibson leads PBL 14-6.
And you know, Jordan, it's assumed that even if you don't pick up the first down here, you might have your kicker try to leg one out, the sophomore Jonah Wilson. Back to pass is 17, Peyton McClure. It's up and away, and he'll get way taken back by number 3 there. That'll bring up 4th down for the Panthers.
That's one thing I really like about football is forward progress, so this would be a way different game.
That's right, and we will in fact see the field goal unit on here as number 11 will strut onto the field. Remember, Jonah Wilson is quite the avid fan of cheese pizza, as he's corrected me since a month ago's declaration of pepperoni is his favorite. He'll line up to kick here. McClure to hold.
Number 11 with the golden leg. Snap.
Up. Kick is away.
And good. With plenty of distance.
More points on the board here for PBL as they'll bring it within 1 score. 3:04 to play in the second quarter. We'll take a short timeout and bring you back kickoff action from Jerry Zimmerman Field. All right. Here we are back at Jerry Zimmerman Field. Number 11, Jonah Wilson back to kick. To a couple of deep Falcons who are looking to make a stand and extend their lead 20-9 or 21-9. The kick is away, and it'll be a squib up the middle, picked up by number 10. Tried to run up the middle, shaking and juking, trying to get to the outside, and we brought down by a couple of Panthers around about the 34-yard line.
And we heard from Jordan.
Make that the 35.
We hear from Jordan that they're taking dance classes down there. Everyone just spinning and juking.
I've got senior linebacker Will McClure here as a little bit of guest commentating. Will McClure, what do you think the Panthers have to do defensively here with just under 3 minutes to play in the half.
It's simple. Stop McManier. Stop him.
You heard it here first. Coming from the senior linebacker, they've got to stop McManier, and that Falcon offense does have a bit of speed.
That segment was brought to you by Celebrity Broadcast Night here on IHSA TV.
Jokes all around here by Jordan Anderson. Will McClure might be a local celebrity, but I don't think you'll see him on ETV anytime soon. Can't quite make Sports Center with 3 tackles a game in varsity football. I jest. Ticking down under 2:30 to play here in the second quarter. The Falcon offense is set up in the double wing. 1 extra man in the backfield, receiver to the long side of the field.
2 in about 8.
Motion.
Passing on the field, going deep.
Ball is up.
Inner. Oh! Had his hands on it, but drops it.
And you can't get any sadder than that while you have a smile on your face. As number 13, Kurt Vesely, knows he should have caught that one, but that'll bring up 3rd down here for the Falcons.
As we saw on Varsity's Friday's game, interceptions make a big difference in those games.
That's right, and intercept they did, as both Vaughn Gensler for the Panthers at the corner position and Brock Swanstrom at the strong safety had 2 interceptions that came up big down the stretch. Falcons will line up here, 3rd down and 8. 2:11 to play in the half.
Man in motion. Flag on the play. Encroaching on the defense. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 on the play.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 to go. Third and 3 to go for the Falcons. We need a big stop by the PBL defense.
Looking for a big stop and no penalties here by the Panthers.
Man in motion, dive up the middle.
Still on his feet.
Brought down.
Tough takedown.
No gain on the play. 4th and 3 to go.
Maybe 4th and 2.
Maybe 4th and 2.
Let's see if they bring on the punt team here with not a lot to lose. You know, you've got the lead. They might just go for it.
In these type of games, they can go either way real quick.
JV football is a tricky sport if I know tricky sports myself.
Gets a good look for the varsity level at these players. They play good here, they might get moved up. Looks like it's goal line.
Timeout called by the offense. And we'll take a timeout too and bring you back a little bit of JV football action. Just under a minute to play here in the half. Back at Jerry Zimmerman Field, as it looks like the Falcons will indeed bring on the punt team on 4th and short.
4th and short on the play. Encroachment on the defense. As 57, Jake tries to jump the snap.
Mental
This will bring
mistakes
up a
here.
1st down, which That is costly in this game right now. It can go either way.
As a defense, you can't have that. You know, Trent, it's got to be mental focus. You got to hunker down and just get the punt, let them get the punt away instead of having to force another 3 and out or possibly force a turnover.
This brings up 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Man in motion, pitches it back, sweep to the other side. No one is there. Number 21 trying to get him, and he runs in for a touchdown. No flags on the play. 6 points for the Falcons.
And there's exactly a textbook example of where you can't have mental mistakes as a defense. You know, you get one guy jumping and the other 10 doing their job, and it ends up turning into a touchdown on the other end.
On that play, you need those backside guys to stay at home. If those guys stay at home, as you just saw, they can bring everybody around and just score. And you can't have that. You need your guys taking care of their job. Kick is away. It is good. Brings up 21-9. Falcons winning. 48 to go at Zimmerman Field.
Back here, JV action. We've got number 12, Josiah Martin, and number 1, Paul Bigham back to return as the Falcons lead the Panthers 21-9. Just a few seconds left here to play in the half.
Lefty kicker, 17. Kick is away.
Oh, that's a good one.
Paul Bigham on the catch over there. Tries to go on the outside. He's getting around people. Kicker number 17 trying to bring him down.
He'll be
Run by Paul Bigham. First and 10 for the Panthers, 35 seconds to go in the second quarter before the half.
21-9, Gibson leads PBL.
I'm with Jordan here, and Jordan, you got about 40 yards to go to get a touchdown. What are you expecting to get here? Get some runs or some passes?
They don't call him Peyton for a reason. Drops back, throw the bomb.
Peyton drops the ball. Would have been a great catch. Almost had at the 10-yard line. Good throw. Double tight coverage. That was tough.
And you know what? They don't call him Peyton for nothing. That was Peyton Manning precision right there. Just couldn't make the hook up. 30 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 21-9. Gibson leads PBL.
A Peyton pass. Peyton the quarterback and Peyton the wide receiver. My instincts were right. It was going to be a pass. This one here, Paul Bigham on the run, going through the middle, going on the outside. Brought down
At the 20-yard line. Good enough for a first down. PBL with 21.2 left to play here in the first half.
If they play their cards right here, Jordan, they can get this touchdown before the half. I believe they can do it. They can get this in.
Back here at Jerry Zimmerman Field, Peyton McClure under center, 2-back set, wing to the right, in motion. Ball snapped, drop back, pass over the middle, picked off, and that's probably going to run out the second quarter here.
That
14 points.
Was just waiting for it. He saw that play coming. He saw the tight end go straight across, and he was waiting for him to throw that ball, and he got it. First and 10 for the Falcons with 15 seconds to go in the half.
14.6 in the second quarter, 21-9. PBL leads, Gibson leads PBL.
Falcons here probably either gonna try something crazy, just like they are.
Incomplete.
Clock will get stopped. They're trying to go deep or get something to get another score before the half. PBL defense making it hard for them to score another. Second and 10 to go. Falcons dropping back to pass. Gets hit, taken down by the Panthers, and that will bring up the half, ladies and gentlemen. PBL 9, Falcons 21.
As Trent said, PBL trailing Gibson 21-9 as we head into halftime. We'll bring you back third quarter action after this.
night football action, the Falcons and the Panthers. The Falcons currently lead 21-9 as we look to kick off the third quarter. Zach Weisenbarn and Jordan Anderson here on the call.
As it starts to really darken up here at Jerry Zimmerman Field in the third quarter, Gibson ahead of PBL 21-9. And what does PBL have to do to ensure a great second half?
PBL has to improve their defense. You know, Gibson's broken off a couple big runs in that big pass play, which was unfortunately for the Falcons brought back, but they really just have to crack down and stay home and missile through the knees and talk with their pads. The kick is away by number 11 Wilson in the middle row. Tackle's missed, and he's eventually brought down.
And now I can't. That is a flag? Yep. For a second, I couldn't tell if it was debris or a flag at the way it was sitting there on the field. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be something against the kid. Nope. Holding on the receiving team. They're gonna bring it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul and play first down.
Defense sets up here.
Nice play overhead made by the defense. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8 now for GCMS.
And as the Falcons, you're looking to not really manage the clock, but run it down. Don't turn the ball over. Once the Panthers get the ball in their hands as a defense, the Falcons, you got to be looking to make a stop.
And no official word yet on Matt Pohl, but he has taken his shoulder pads off, and he looks like he's going to be done for the rest of the game.
Stop made by the Panthers defense will bring up 3rd down for the Falcons.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We've called in a favor down in the concession stand, and we'll be delivered hot chocolate here pretty soon. And the girls down in the concession stand are real sweet, just like that hot chocolate. 8:45 here to play in the third quarter. Ball on 27-yard line. 3rd down and 3 here to go for the Falcons. Quarterback sneak, and he'll get the necessary yardage and then some, as he just won't go down.
And
we've got a Panther down on the PBL defense, a little slow to get up. But he is walking. Falcons will pick up the first down and then a little bit, as they'll go from about the 39.5-yard line here, looking to maybe punch another one in and really secure that lead. Man in motion. They'll go toss wide side of the field. Tackle missed, tackle missed, tackle made. Flag down on the play, as we see a little bit of quickness here out of the GCMS backfield.
The flag will be holding against Gibson City. Back them up 10 yards and replay. First down.
Here comes our hot cocoa delivery, and boy am I excited about that, as the Gibson offense will have 1st and a climb to go.
Might need to take some hot cocoa down to the sideline to warm these players up, as it looks like they're getting a little bit chilled.
Fake the toss, look maybe for the counter play, but number 57, Stevenson comes big on the return.
And it's hot cocoa time in the press box.
Special thanks to Susanna Husseini for bringing us up this hot cocoa as we pass it down to all the staff working this press box as we tick down just over 7 minutes to play here. Third quarter action live from Jerry Zimmerman Field, Monday Night JV Football.
No straws.
Play made there by PBL, run around the left side. Looks like it's going to bring up third down and about 15.
Talk about chocolatey goodness. Man, the girls down in the concession stand just couldn't make it any better. PBL looks to make a stand here with 6:20 to play in the third quarter. Third down and quite a ways here for the Falcons.
Quarterback under center, I formation, wing to the right, receiver to the left. Ball snapped, drop back, roll out, shakes the tackler, up the middle, brought down eventually by number 9, Bubba Weber. And
Hunter, his given name, Bubba, just a nickname. Not that there was any confusion on that, but might have to clear that up. Oh, Jordan! Oh, get a napkin, folks. We spilled hot cocoa here in the press box. 4th and 13 here for the Falcons, and they will punt one away to the deep man, number 13, Vesely. The punt is way up in the sky, and it'll bounce back down inside the 50. 5:10 here to play. Third quarter action. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Offense sets up here, 1st and 10, 5:10 to play. Counter play, give to the 4-back, room to run, Kirk Vesely, and he'll be brought down hard in Falcon territory. Good run, good play, good blocking by the offensive line. The only thing you could ask for better is maybe 6.
however, we will not get the half dozen on the play, but it will be a first down, PBL.
Is that mozzarella I smell or just your cheese, Jordan? We are just a bunch of bad jokes up here. Dive up the middle. He'll be knocked forward for a good gain on the play. Peyton McClure here to take the snap. Number 17, the freshman, standing in for sophomore Brock Swanstrom. Man in motion is number 13, Kirk Vesely. Trouble with the snap. Big pile on the play. We'll see who came up with it. Falcon ball.
And the Falcon defense swarmed in, made the fumble recovery. First down, GCMS.
Man, is that frustrating. As the Panther offense, that's just what you can't have, and it's been a couple errors here that have really been the death of the Panthers. plenty of time still left on the clock. Just 3 ticks under 4 minutes to play. Man in motion. Give up the middle to the fullback, number 21. He'll be brought down by a host of Panthers. That'll bring up second and about 4 for the Falcons.
Second and 4 for GCMS. 21-9 to lead over PBL for Gibson. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. Hit hard by number 76, Clayton Carlton.
I like how seriously you guys take it.
But that'll be first down, Gibson City. Cornerback under center, I formation, wing to the right, receiver to the left.
Flag down on the play. PBL defense will come up with a stop, and then it'll bring up second down for the Falcon offense.
Looks like we got number 12, Aaron Rogers, the Monday night representative, down there on the field helping out the PBL defense.
Psych, that'll be Coach Weston Henry rather than Aaron Rodgers' jersey.
Sorry, fans. Looks like no autographs tonight. There is a flag on the field.
Terrible jokes in Monday Night JV football are what we're all about up here in the press box tonight. As a penalty on the offense will set the the Falcons back. It'll be second down and about 8. Ball on the 49-yard line. 1:50 to play here, third quarter of football.
You know, Zach, it may be Monday night, but we're sure no Al Michaels and Chris Berman, but we do our best. Second down, Gibson City. Ball snapped. Roll out.
The pass is
Plenty of time to throw.
It'll fall incomplete.
Intended for number 80. That'll set up 3rd and 8 for Gibson. Minute 30 left to go here in the third quarter.
Falcons sent a man in motion. Fumbled on the jet sweep. Still not brought down. Finally brought down. Group tackling by the Panthers has worked well for them when they can get it. With 4th and short for the Falcons.
Looks like number 2, Brandon Shunky on the tackle for the PBL defense. That'll set up 4th down and 3 for Gibson City. A minute left to play here in the third quarter. Gibson leads PBL 21-9.
And you know your fingers are cold and you're down by a couple of points. But as the Panthers, you're looking to make some big plays here when you need them. and come up with a win. Man in motion. They'll give up the middle as they go for it on 4th down. Fumble, but whistle it dead. The Panther ball.
Turnover on downs. First down. PBL 35.7 seconds is what the scoreboard tells us we have left to play here in this 3rd quarter. Gibson ahead of PBL 21-9. First down for PBL.
Panther offense will look to waltz down the field here, rumbling, stumbling, with a good mixture of run and pass plays and punch in 6. Flag down on the play.
Looks like it's either going to be a false start or an illegal motion on the Panthers. I'm going to wait for the official call here by the head official. I guess we're not going to get one. But anyway, it'll back up the Panthers 5 yards. First and 15 now for PBL. Pass over the middle. Oh, and no flag on the play. And the PBL fans were not happy about that one. As you better strap them into their seat, or you might see a couple on the field here in a couple minutes.
Standing up, yelling and screaming, a lot of emphasis by the PBL fans.
However, it'll bring up 2nd down and 15 for PBL. McClure in the huddle, the quarterback tonight, the freshman, number 17.
And you know, we've introduced him a lot, but
he's a real key part of this Panther offense.
Obviously, as the quarterback must touch the ball at least once every play. Give to Paul Bigham, cuts it up the middle.
Running hard, and it looks like he might get one on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 14 as we roll into under 15 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. 21-9, still the Gibson City lead.
Time will wind down here in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a short break in the action. Jordan Anderson and Zach Weisbaum here on the call, and we'll bring you back action 4th quarter from Zimmerman Field. Go to action here. Zach Weisbaum and Jordan Anderson on the call. PBL offense will set up and look to make a drive down the field and get back that lead. Pitch to the wide side of the field. Bigham, trouble getting out of the backfield, and he'll be brought down where he stood. Forward progress.
That's going to bring up 4th and a mountain to climb here for the PBL offense. 21-9, Gibson still leads here in the fourth quarter. Conrad Powell, the long snapper for PBL. McClure, the personal protector, and Jonah Wilson, the punter. Will make a shift. Ball snapped. Kick is up and away. A line drive kick. Minier will field it with room to run. And brought down hard by Cure and Clayton Carlton, and that is not good. As we have another Panther hit the ground hard.
Free hot dogs.
Back here, 9 minutes, fourth quarter action. Ball handoff to Minier. No, excuse me, the quarterback will make the rollout to the right side. Even faked me out. And still running. And eventually brought down, but it'll still be good enough for a PBL first down. And as we take a look down to the sideline, it looks like number 40, Kier, is cramping up a little bit. That's truly what we hope. It's nothing big to where it's going to be a long-lasting injury. That'll be first down, Gibson City.
So far today, we have about 2 or 3 injured Panthers. That is not good in the situation we're in here.
Quarterback under center. Minier in motion.
Give to Minier. Excuse me, the fullback. The lovely ladies down there making great hot dogs and hot chocolate for everyone up here in the stand, in the press box.
I'd like to give a little shout out to Susie Husseini and all the nice girls down there at the concession stand, hooking up with free food and delicious hot chocolate. Falcons offense will line up here in the eye. Give up the middle to the fullback as he'll be met by a bunch of Panthers and eventually brought down. Third down and short here for the Falcons as they'll look to pick up a first down and run out the clock. And maybe score again with over 7 minutes to play here. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Looks like a design keeper play, and he'll pick up the first down and a couple more yards before being bumped out of bounds, still on his feet, by about 3 Panthers.
Good news as Tim Cure, number 40, will return to the field for action. However, in the bad news, it'll now be another 1st and 10 for GCMS.
Gibson will give a handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down hard by a couple Panthers here. 3rd down for the Falcons offense.
Bring up 3rd and 4, it looks like, for Gibson City, 21-9. The Falcons lead the Panthers here with 5:50 left to play in the 4th quarter.
And it might look a little desolate here for the Panthers as they really have to pull something out of their paws to get this victory here with 5.5 to play in the 4th quarter.
Comedian Zach Weisenbarn is only here for the night. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Tough run made by the Falcons here as he hands the ball off to the referee and will likely pick up another 1st down as they move the chains again. And this Panther defense has just unfortunately been able to come up with stops here.
Another 1st down Falcons as it looks like they're going to fly away with the victory here at Zimmerman Field.
It's never over till it's over, and the fat lady hasn't quite joined the opera yet. Here with over 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Man in motion for the Falcons. They'll give up the middle to the fullback. And he'll be brought down by quite a few Panthers.
Handoff to Meunier around the right side. Still fighting hard for yards, but it'll be short of the 1st down. Looks like somebody lost their helmet down there. Jake Stevenson, helmetless. And in high school football, the new rule this year is you must come out of play if your helmet decides to come off during the play.
With 2. Maybe that yardage should be good enough for a 1st down.
As the
looks like probably.
refs are going to ask to stop the clock. And indeed.
One pretzel, who wants it? Me. Jordan's gonna fight for the last pretzel. I get it.
Jordan gets it.
Alright, just because I got the hot dog, I'll let you
There's $1 cheese left too.
Oh, give me the cheese.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get both cheeses. It's $1.
Those are both cheeses?
Yeah.
This is $1? I have one. Oh, Merry Christmas. You can have it back.
What the heck is this? What is that?
You said it was free.
Okay, just take it. I don't care.
All right, cool.
I'm kidding, you
No,
got
it's free. Shut up. We have it now.
Yes, I have $1. I feel bad.
Just go, Taylor. We're up here working hard.
Where's the cheese?
Have fun announcing.
I have the cheese as long as you break me off a piece of that fresh pretzel.
made a shout out to you. The cheese will shall be fun. Go.
Wait, that's bad.
Can you pay your $1?
Yeah, because that's being
Because you're being. I just want to drink this cheese straight up. I'm not kidding you. This is delicious. Just straight up cheese is delicious. All of them.
You're weird.
Dude, it's good. Something happening on the interstate.
Really?
Red and blue lights just flashing.
Must be Anderson's dad out there. Stop that.
Anderson's dead.
Oh, man, that's a big one. Zoom in on it.
I will in a second.
No more. I paid for it.
What? You didn't pay for it. He's gonna get it too.
Pass will fall incomplete. Receiver was in the end zone. Coverage might not have been A+. That'll bring up 4th down and
Well, there's 2 parts.
a short range.
Minute 34 left to play in the 4th quarter. And Falcons still have the ball. 4th and about 5.
You're going to go for it.
Go past the ball.
Screenplay.
Brought him down.
But will it be good enough for the first?
He will not get the first down. Turnover on the play. PBL 1st and 10 with 1 minute and 27 to go in the quarter.
And the Panthers offense will kind of play for dignity here, not trying to take anything away from them, but a comeback looking unlikely here, 21-9 with just under 1.5 minutes to play.
As they jump to snap there, looks like their mind is out of this game. Excuse me.
They've already moved on to next week, I do believe, Trent, and I'm sure they'll be hearing it from their coach in practice.
That's the worst feeling right there when the coach yells at you. I know from personal experience. There's always room for improvement, and that's what we get through at practices, just improvement and improvement.
And they'll always let you know about it, too.
As our good film crew is getting the film, they review these films usually on Friday after school. See how they did. With 1 minute and 7 seconds winding down here in the 4th quarter, PBL was on their own 4-yard line. Lucky they didn't get a safety there.
They're going to try to stop the clock.
Up the middle here, brought down, and 37 seconds, clock running down in this 4th quarter.
That'll bring up 3rd, and it doesn't really matter here for the Panthers. I do find myself a Panther fan, but just became insurmountable for the Panthers here tonight as a couple of big runs busted off by the Falcons were really the death of the wild jungle cat here in the blue and gold.
It's going. Kirk on the outside, running it up the middle. Brought down, and that ends the game.
That'll do it, folks. Tonight you've had Trent Wooten, Jordan Anderson, and myself, Zach Weisenbarn, here on the call, along with the lovely girls down in the concession stand and our great technical crew up here, and we might look to see you next Monday night.
Give a quick shout out to all our film crew on the night. Trent Wooten and Tyson Snyder on the camera. Kyler Fellner on the clock. Nick Miller on the computer. And Mr. Knuckles, an observer.
Moral support.
And eating fat stuff.
Also,
Running the buzzer.
an assistant with the clock. As the team shake hands,
You got this.
and Gibson defeats PBL 21-9. What do you want to see out of the Panthers as we head into practice this week and try to improve for next Monday?
Well, Jordan, I'll tell you what I got to see out of the Panthers. I got to see a lot more focus. I've got to see them know the snap count and not be jumping on offense.